winner will be advancing into the playoff stages of the KOHAI C Championship. And of course, you do have a lot of great deals that you can check out when you visit our partners with all of their promotions going on. So with that said, of course, we focus back on the game once again. Very standard start, no invasions whatsoever that has cost all too much. But speaking of invasion, they do fancy maybe a little bit of a chance to eventually hijack those buffs, but for now, focus over onto the side of the Wanderer as they get the vision down over the top end of the river. I guess like the grand ideation is that MINANA EVOS have seen, okay, you got the Faramis on the other side. We need those type of fighters that can go for a long time, not only just a good time, and this is possibly the best that you can go for a composition. And when you have a mid laner like Valentina, like you said, the flexibility and the ability to also escape any form of troubles with her dashes is pretty much the best way that you can go about. As for Smart Omega, they need to really time their usage of their ultimates when they go for those big team fights. Meanwhile, Baxia is over the bottom side looking for Domain. He's just trying to juke it all out, and you won't be able to actually land the knocks, but we'll still get first blood for Sir Matt.
You know what? At some point, I was wondering, is that like a deliberate circle or not? So
It
I
really
guess
feels
that was
kind of like it as well, right?
yeah. Like, does he want to hit it? Is he like he can, but he didn't? So I wasn't that sure as well. But anyway, they still got the kill. So yeah, job done.
And now they got the kill, but can they get the turtle? They do have 3 members right now. Hazen focuses down the turtle onto a quarter of the HP left, but now they will just knock him up. Hazen will still have steady hands to get that retribution down.
Yeah, so job done there. They're not going to pursue any further, considering that there's still like Matt there who could tag. You have Ray L who's already level 4, so you don't want to dive in at this point. Plus, they are near to the turret. But look at the top lane. Lewis has been pressured. 3 players from MINANA EVOS now trying to track down Lewis, but I'm not sure if they want to overcommit there. I guess that's why they kind of realized that, okay, it's Lewis, it's a Paquito, so we'll let him go for now.
Yeah, very steady pacing coming in from both sides as compared to the MY region, which is a lot more feisty in the sense, but a lot more reckless as well. You can see that MPLPH, they play in a very calculated playstyle, and speaking of calculated, they calculated this dive right down bottom side as they once again target the side lane and will get one for Cram God, as this is going to be an airful being knocked out again.
Wow, I really love the coordination, not only because they got the kill, but they executed it exactly when the minions arrived. So that gave them the free turret at the same time. So it's like a 2-for-1 bonus. Just like what you guys can get at Comp Asia, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest store currently open at KL Central, up to a lot of discounts.
Yeah.
3rd December is the date, so go there before it.
A lot of discounts indeed, and they have so many cool gadgets that you could basically check out. But here we're checking out what's going to happen over on the mid side here. A little bit of a jostle of control. Now that bottom side has opened up, somebody really has to exert that pressure in order to form a lead for Smart Omega. But Turtle is also up available. They do have a very short duration for them to go on a reset. 4 members over the top side for MINANA EVOS, and Lewis could just eventually join into the fray as well. This Paquito will have to seek out the target. I wonder who exactly will that be. Sir Matt goes in for a knock, looks for the target, as it will be the side of Kazan that will be eliminated. So there is not going to be any form of retribution. With a kill altar, they're back to 100%. So this ain't going to be an easy task for MINANA EVOS to actually steal away, but they're going to try nonetheless. Mortam getting themselves ready, but Sir Matt will still be able to secure it for Smart Omega.
Yeah, that was the target that they wanted, right? Like what you mentioned. Take out Kazan, no retribution. It's going to be a straightforward objective secured by Smart Omega. So really smart of them. Now, at the bottom lane, Domain receiving a decent amount of damage from Jome, Job wrecking havoc at the bottom, but keep your eye on the Matilda as well as the fight's happening at the top at the same time. Lord JM is in trouble. Looks like he will be the target, but then again, Arlon is decently tanky.
Yeah, and once again, this airfield that was picked up is having a very, very rough time. Though you have Hard Guard available, it can only last for, a couple more seconds. If you're having 3 to 4 members, you're just basically sending the Angel away. So now Lance is trying to look for an opportunity, but you're dealing with a Matilda that could easily just escape, and the bottom side is purely open up. So MINANA EVOS loses yet another turret. Smart Omega here just knows how to play the map all too perfectly.
Yeah, and you talk about Smart Omega being smart right now. They were going for the siege onto the mid lane. Kaizen is in trouble. He will be the first target. The blazing duet coming in by Joam. And with that, they will get 2 kills from that mid. They're probably not done yet. They do see Lord JM, but Lord JM is kind of tanky, so they might not want to over pursue Lord JM. He still survives thanks to the help from Hani from behind. But now they do see Kaizen will be there as well. Lord JM tanking a little bit of damage, but he cannot pursue further.
Oh, there's just not much that MINANA EVOS can actually do about all these form of swift dives, and you can just see they were daring enough to even dive right in with Cult Alter being left available. So with pure confidence, I think Surmat can just do whatever he wants and just crash onto anybody, and I guess somebody eventually will tap out from the side of MINANA EVOS. So I'm not too certain if there is going to be a point in time where they'll be able to stabilize and scale back, but certainly a 6-0 start doesn't look to be the most convincing for the time being. Another turtle in the back for Smart Omega to stash in more gold.
And not only that, they will likely to be able to steal away the purple buff. Yes, they will. It's going to be given to Sir Matt. The moment Kaizen arrives, I was like, it's stolen away. Oh man, this just shows that Smart Omega, they're heading towards map control. They just need to take down the top turret and the map will be open for them.
Yeah, and for MINANA EVOS, they're just forced to funnel in all their members to defend turrets or so. But this isn't going to cut it. Like, they need to still have somebody that can hold the side lane safely, but it couldn't be Doming, right? Like, Doming has been left alone, have been punished multiple times. Just one visit from Baxia, and it's just gonna be over. You're just gonna be sent into another gray screen. So they have to be very, very careful on where they step foot. Speaking of which, Lance, he's walking through a trap.
Okay. Lucky enough, they don't have a good CC there to try to stop Lance. And Lance can dash away, so that's why I guess they don't overcommit. But like what you said, Doming is not having the best of time. It's 0-3-0 for him. He's saying right now, Doming by the top lane right now, let's go.
Yeah, they're going to be able to clear the wave. Now they do get the blazing duet down. Alter expanded into the middle of the fight. They will set in with the dive. The Baxia looking for more. Hot God on top of side of Doming as they are slowly wearing down the health bar. This is going to be an extended fight. The turret will go down, but so does Surmat. Finally getting the Baxia out of their face.
Oh.
But here comes Keto going with the knockout blows, but not really landing enough damage to take them down. MINANA EVOS finally have a little bit more sustenance in order to survive the fight, but they lost that turret.
Yeah, so now with that 1 kill, that would give a little bit more confidence to Doming. He's probably changing his script now to be like, Doming, no longer calling out for help as Graham now comes in, circles around, but he is not alone though. Joam is there, but he's been pulled back, so his blazing duet did not work out that well. So unfortunately for him, Hani is there to make sure extra protection to Doming, as Doming again will start to survive.
Yeah, and they also did get the Lord. That is going to be their salvaging point where they will be able to extend this game a little bit longer to get more gold to stabilize. They just need to hit that late game mark where gold doesn't matter anymore, but it's still a long shot from it. So they gotta buy like what, more than 10 minutes? So they have to just basically stake as 4, because from the side of Smart Omega, they've had just about enough damage to maybe get 1 or 2 pickoffs at the time being. This Angela's going to be able to also get them a little bit more of that sustain. Lewis has got no escape whatsoever, so this one will go to Lancey.
Yeah, I mean, it is a 5 down there, right? And they even have the hard guard available as well. So that's going to be a straightforward kill for the side of MINANA EVOS. But they had to let go of their mid turret, taken out by Smart Omega instead. So now it's going to be defensive gameplay for MINANA.
Yeah, MINANA EVOS, I think like they also do have to work on their map control a little bit more. Like they have already funneled like all 5 members just to get 1. Was it worth it to lose a turret for that 1 singular pick? Not entirely so. And I guess like it's worth it for those of you guys who are watching this stream where you can get the code and now it's gone. Don't worry, there's more to come. Just keep watching. Well, we still have about 1.5 minutes to go before the next Lord appears. So the only reason why MINANA EVOS have gotten that Lord in that sort of instance was because of their focus over on mid as well as bottom early on, and then they found themselves that leeway after getting that pick. But now chances are they will have to avoid this fight. Circling Eagle's gonna be utilized quicker coming out of lands, but Lord Jam's caught out. So does Kaizen. Tries to get his way out of there, but Crab secures yet another one in the back. Cult out there enables the dive, but they will still keep themselves within safety measures of range.
The good news for MINANA EVOS is that there's no minions there, so they could not take down the mid turret as fast as they would have liked. But now the minions has arrived. We still have 2 down from MINANA EVOS. There's no way they can protect the inhibitor turret, and it will definitely go down. But the good news is that Smart Omega backs off, knowing that in about 20 more seconds, the Lord is up.
Yeah, these have the absolute control of the map right now. We are looking at all these million waves also favoring them at the moment. So all they have to do is just to look for the right targets, and if they can easily take out Kaizen, a lot of the damage output will be off alongside with Lord JM if they could get for both of them. Now, quickly as it goes, the health bar of the Lord is just melting away, so MINANA EVOS needs to decide. The Lord goes down, and they will just pull back.
Oh, that is Matt securing the Lord now. Now, it's all about patience games for Smart Omega, knowing that they have the Lord. Just hold it on, clear off the jungle, steal away the purple buff from the side of MINANA EVOS, and wait for the Lord to arrive. The moment the Lord starts coming, knocking down the door of MINANA EVOS, that's where potentially we might see the game end.
This is a little bit of a calm before the storm as they prepare themselves for the upcoming Lord that's marching up mid. Of course, with a little bit more of that wiggle room, this Paquito will also try to look for ways to break over their top inhibitor as well. The waves are already crashing from the bomb side. This also is a dive angle. They do have the cult altar, though it is going to be very, very risky because they are within the range of the crystal. So we're just keeping an eye out for these members of MINANA EVOS. They will hold them out, close out the wave in time, and all of that has been negated, so they will have to find another form of an avenue. So it really is about when exactly Smart Omega chooses to strike. If they strike on the wrong moment, if they go on overdrive and steps way too far ahead, it might just be bad, but they do retaliate. And that is the altar being utilized already. Hardgut now on top of that Irrital as they slowly shred them apart. There's no way that those survives. And Zhao gets a double. No, they did not get that inhib. There is a wave crashing through mid, and there's only an Angela to hold him out. That is not going to be enough. And Smart Omega secures the first game of the series.
Smart Omega started off with a 6-0 lead, snowball towards the end. MINANA EVOS looked like they could come back with the scaling of Irithel, but